Hello there, dear YouTubers. My name is King1993, and today I'll be talking about another Super Mecha Champion Mecha, and today's Mecha will be called the Northern Knight. Now, in case if you're wondering what is its movement class and its survivability rate is, let's talk about that. So, when it comes to the movement category of this Mecha is a Rook class. Okay, so remember that Rook class Mecha are basically Mecha that if they were to be near a building, they can go to the higher platform easier. So compared to these other mechas, this mecha has a higher survivability rate. Okay, this mecha has a higher survivability rate against this mecha because this mecha can go to higher platform a lot more easier. And when compared to against these mechas as well, the thing is this mecha is a lot more easier to use. What do I mean by that? Well, the thing is you can basically point at a certain place and use its dash ability and you can go there. Whereas this mecha is also fast, but compared to these other mechas, what happens to this other mecha is their either shot velocity is extremely slow or their movement capabilities are basically predictable. Basically speaking, this mecha you can predict where they are gonna go, whereas this mecha is so random that it can go to almost any places without even further good quality warning. So remember that there is the same level or level 1 platform is basically the ground level as well. So when it comes to the ground level, this mecha has a higher chances of survival because it has multiple different type of shield mechanism. So this mecha is mostly a shield type of mecha and its shield capabilities is a lot more flexible compared to any of the other mechas. And what do I mean by that? Well, I'll be showing you on the training ground. Okay, so that is the thing. Now in case of the modules, okay, so in case of the modules, I do not have Northern Knights to explain, so let's talk about the modules. The thing about modules, if I were to give a Northern Knight any type of module, then I would give Northern Knight rate of fire because the shot velocity of Northern Knight is actually very high, but the rate of fire of that mecha is extremely slow. So compared to that, I would give that mecha a large quantity of rate of fire to make sure that that mecha can actually shoot enemies a lot faster. Okay, and when it comes to the shield, I would give that mecha as much as durability instead of shield. But now why is that? Because that mecha is capable of changing most of its durability to shield. So obviously from that point of perspective, if I were to give that mecha any type of thing, then obviously the one which I would give that mecha is durability, and if there were no more durability, then maybe one shield. Okay, so I would give that mecha one shield, which is this enhanced shield, and two durability, such as this defense optimization and impact armor. So this is the two things I would give that mecha. Okay, now let's talk about the modules in the training ground. Now in the training ground, I was not able to get hands on this mecha to actually give it a try on the main solo match or let's say squad match. So I had to practice here a lot to actually give as much as proper explanation as possible. Okay, so first of all, when it comes to this core 1 and core 2, both of them are important. It depends on you how you want to use them. Okay, for me, I would rather ambush an enemy, so which is why I would use this. This is very good for ambushing an enemies, and this one is very good if you are in a one-on-one match where you can basically see your shield dropping and also your attack increasing. Okay, now as for this attack module, for this attack module I would go with this first one, which is already selected, because I would rather want high damage output, because if I do not have high damage output or less a high round of attack, then what will happen is the enemy will eventually defeat me. So I would rather have high capacity than this one, but it depends on you again, because both of these are very good. Okay, so this is basically my preference. Okay, now as for this one, this shield. So there are two shields here. One shield is on the durability, another shield is on the front of this mecha. So if you want the durability of this shield to increase, not this one, then obviously the one which is chosen here is a very good option. But if you want to increase its shield on the durability level, then this is obviously a very good option. Now in case if you ask me like which one would I choose, I would rather choose this one, because at first I would increase this mecha's durability, okay, and then after using the durability mods on this mecha, then I would use this module armor contact and increase the durability, sorry, increase the shield HP by this 15%, okay, like this is my preference. Now as for this one, many people, I can guarantee you, will choose hydraulics instead of assault jet, because even though assault jets can get you very high places, the only problem with this one is this mecha will become extremely slow. Okay, for example, let's select this one. As you can see, the movement is extremely slow, and here for this one the movement is fast. So compared to this one is better. Okay, now these are the things that I have chosen, the configuration. Now normally I just go to jump and show you the jumping capability, then I show the module. But why I change in this pattern? Because the thing is, if you were to select these hydraulics instead of assault jets, then you have to be careful, because even by the use of a trampoline you cannot go to that place, which is about 126 meters away. Okay, so as you saw that I was still unable to go up. Now in case if you're wondering, okay, maybe I did some turning and as a result it was unable to go up. Okay, then how about I tried again. So as you still saw that I was still unable to go up. Now if I were to be in this place and then go up, then I would able to go up very easily. See? So this is the reason why I call this mecha as a Rook class mecha. Now as you look at this one, the short velocity of this primary weapon is fast, okay, compared to the secondary weapon. So since the short velocity of this weapon is fast, what about is fire rate of fire? The rate of fire of this weapon is slow. So obviously I would give this weapon, give this mecha rapid fire to make sure that it can basically move, it can basically shoot enemies a lot faster. Okay, now obviously just because you have a shield doesn't mean that you are protected from all angles, because the shield is only in front, and if your back is uncovered, then your enemy will be able to take you out from your back. So be careful of that. And this mecha's dash capability is similar to that of hot steel. Basically, even though hot steel can go front, it can also maneuver its moving capabiliity left, right, or up and down. Similar can be said about this one. Look, so as you saw that I was able to go round because I was able to move my mouse and it was still able to move around it. So obviously from that perspective, Northern Knight is a very flexible mecha. Okay, but obviously when it comes to building, you must need to be near the building to actually jump, otherwise you are unable to do so. So that is basically the main thing about this mecha. Not extremely good or extremely bad, it is there. And because the short velocity as well as its ability to get to higher ground easily makes this mecha into a higher survivability mecha. Because the thing about the other mecha, okay, let's go back to the lobby. So the thing about this A-class mecha is this A-class mechas, as I have said, that their movement capabilities are somewhat mediocre. Like they can go to higher platform, but the way they go to higher platform, it is predictable. Like you are able to predict where they are gonna be able to go. Whereas for this mecha here, which I explained the video before, that this mecha, no one actually knows where this mecha is suddenly gonna jump. Okay, like it can seems like it is gonna be jumping in one place, then eventually its hand position is gonna be changed, and then it is gonna change and sorry, it is gonna jump to another place. So eventually the enemy players are gonna get confused of where it is actually gonna jump. Whereas for these mechas, they the people are basically gonna be able to know where it is gonna be jump on the first second, and on the other 2 or 3 seconds the other players, the enemy players, will be able to know and will be able to shoot there, and these mechas will be able to get hit. Whereas as you saw the dashing capabilities of this mecha, this can basically go a sudden turn and it will eventually save itself. Okay, so that is basically the reason why I have ranked this mecha as an S class mecha, because its movement pattern is unpredictable. The only problem it has is its short, its rate of fire, and you can basically increase its rate of fire just by giving it rate of fire mods, and it should be able to do a rapid fire as much as possible. Rapid fire as in the speed of fire is gonna be a lot faster. Okay, so if you think that this video of Northern Night is useful, then please give a like and subscribe and click the bell notification icons to get more of these topics. And next time I will be talking about another mecha, and next time the mecha which I'm gonna be talking about is this one, Firestar. Firestar is a Rook class mecha. The only problem is its movement capability. So I will be talking about that next time. So stay safe and stay healthy, and make sure to watch my video and recommend it to others as well.